Hey there, Tony Johnson here, your customer experience leader. Welcome to our live at 5:30 piece. So today, I've got a couple of things I want to talk about, but you know what? I've been watching a lot around some of the National Chamber of Commerce pieces and a lot of the stuff coming out of the federal government, and it really does look like we are on our way to reopening the country here very soon. Now, I know it could still be, weeks or even a month yet, but I do believe, like I said yesterday, that we are truly on the right track for this, and I think that's an amazing place to be. And so that is why every day at 5:30 we are talking about the pieces of the Great Service Comeback. So again, Eastern Standard Time, 5:30 p.m. I will be here with you every single day. So let's jump in and get started. Yesterday, I actually had someone poke in and say, what can I do as an individual? As I think about, when we reopen and we get out back into business, how can I be a part of it just individually as opposed to thinking about large corporations? And I thought that was an outstanding question. So today I'm going to hit on that first. So the first piece that I want to talk about is sharpening your toolbox, sharpening your skills. So if you have been off work or working remotely, for some period of time, I want you to really think about what you're going to need to bring to bear because, for example, I always think about a cook in a restaurant kitchen. They're kind of use it or lose it kind of skills. If you're not out there with your knife every day, practicing with your saute pans, really in the thick of it, you can get rusty in a hurry. So remember, whatever your skill is, whatever widget you work on, whatever dish you cook, whatever piece you do, make sure that you stay exceptionally good at it, because you're going to need to really excel as an individual. The other part was around not losing your kindness. I was thinking about that. We're in a very special place right now where everyone, I think, has found a newfound appreciation for service personnel. I think that we are treating each other very well. I think that that's something we have to keep track of. So as you go back out into the world, don't lose your kindness. And then thirdly, community good works. Now this morning I was watching Good Morning America. One of my favorite guys, Michael Strahan, was challenging folks for what they're calling, when I get this right, the All-In Challenge. So if you go online and look at the All-In Challenge, you can actually get around to golf with Rob Lowe. You could go be a walk-on a Kevin Hart movie, which I think is kind of funny. Or let me show you this here. This guy. If you want to be Buddy the Elf's friend, Will Ferrell actually has a piece on there where you can actually jump on and get a chance to be spend a day with Will Ferrell. I can't imagine what that is like, but I got to imagine it's probably a whole lot of fun. So think about what community good works are going to mean for you. And as an individual, I had a boss one time tell me, he said, one person probably can't solve world hunger, but you can feed the person next to you. And I thought that was a really outstanding way to look at it. So those little pieces of everyday kindness are how you're going to absolutely win. Now, let's talk a little bit about these pieces of your reputation. So when I think about reputation, again, it comes back to the community good work, but it also comes back to, as we discussed yesterday, are you continuing to think about how you're going to keep people safe, how you're going to go to market, and really, what is your reputation out in the community? And that's a really important part too. And then thirdly, I want you to think about your customer's journey. Now, this sounds like big fancy customer service talk, but it really is ingrained in the most fantastic way to look at it. Most organizations spend a lot of time thinking about what's easy for them and less time than they should thinking about what's easy for their customers. So I want you to take a step back. I want you to think about how your customers do business with you, and I want you to think about how you can make it as easy and safe and effortless as possible, because coming back, that is going to be a big part of it. And if you think back to the 4 pillars we discussed, right? We're thinking about safety, hospitality, quality, and simplicity. And by the way, tomorrow I'm going to dig in on quality a little bit. But the customer journey piece I'm talking about right now is really nothing more complex than looking at things from your customer's point of view as opposed to your point of view. And when you do that, when you think of it from that kind of outside-in kind of approach, it really does seem to your customer like you have their best interests at heart. And coming back in from social distancing, from isolation, people are going to absolutely want to do business with people who have their best interests at heart and feel like you get them, that you understand them, that you're dealing with them with kindness and empathy. All of those things are going to really be a winner in the new marketplace. So that said, shameless plug from our sponsors. If you haven't, please take a moment, visit my website, igniteyourservice.com, follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Also, if you're looking for a way to get started in our new normal and what it's going to take to win, check out the website, igniteyourservice.com/checklist. I actually have put together a winning checklist of things you need to be thinking about right now in your business to start to drive the most amazing success, because it is coming. We are, I think, weeks, if not maybe a month at the most, away from really starting up and revving up this engine, probably slowly and methodically, but surely it's coming, and we all have to be ready together. I will be here for you every day live at 5:30. Please dial me up every day. Let's keep the conversation going. Also, send me a note, send me an email, visit my website. Let's work together. If you need a little more oomph, a little more assistance, we can do it virtually for now. I can show up in your business whenever you need me to come in and talk about how you can go to market in a fantastic way that is going to feel so good for your customers, because the war, I think that the effort for sales and for people as they start to come back and they want to get out there with people and take advantage of everything being back open, boy, I'll tell you what, that the tactics in the war for everybody's dollars and attention is going to be fierce. Let me help you win. I will see you tomorrow live at 5:30, as we are every single weekday, and we will start digging in on quality tomorrow. It's going to be a big part of winning in the new marketplace. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great day.